So, Nicole from Empire State, thanks so much for talking to us today.
Yes.
It has to be possibly the most iconic building in the whole world.
It is. It's the most iconic and one of the most celebrating buildings in the world.
Can you talk us through maybe a little bit about the visitor experience there?
Sure. So we recently went through a lot of changes. In 2019, we completed a $165 million update, which is equivalent to 170 million euros. So it's really incredible. It's very different than it was a few years ago. So we now operate on a time ticketing system. So when the guests enter, they'll enter through our brand new lobby, which is designated for observation guests. They'll start with our new interactive experience, which is on the second floor, where they will have time to learn about the history, learn about our sustainability efforts, watch clips from famous movies filmed at the Empire State Building. And then my favorite part is we have a replica of King Kong, and his arms bust through the window and vibrate as he huffs and puffs in anger and frustration. So people love taking photo ops with him. It's really fun. I call him our pet gorilla.
Brilliant. And you were kind of talking earlier about some of the history and how quickly it was built.
Yes, so the Empire State Building was built in only 14 months. It was during the Great Depression and completed in May 1931. We hired approximately 3,000 construction workers, so we didn't have that many people considering how quick it was built. And they built about 4.5 floors per week.
Wow. And I suppose once you get up there, the view must be incredible.
Oh yes, it's stunning. It's a 360-degree view of the city, so you can really see everything New York has to offer, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, and I guess once you're there, is there any kind of dining options or?
We don't have dining options at the top of the building, but we do have dining options below. We have State Bar and Grill, and then we also have Tacombe. We also have Starbucks. So there's a few options down there.
Great. And the best way to book it?
I highly recommend booking in advance, at least 2 weeks. As I mentioned, we operate on a time ticketing system, so it's best to secure that time slot that you'd like to book, and then you'll be granted immediate entry. So it's great because you can plan your day around it. You can go to lunch and then book a 2 o'clock reservation at the Empire State Building.
Brilliant. And do you have a favorite time of year that you like to visit? Or?
I think the winter is the best. We offer outdoor heaters to keep warm, and in the winter months, that's when you really get the best view. That's when it's the most clear out. So in my opinion, that's the best time to visit because you have that clear view and then you have the heaters to keep you warm.
And so during your presentation, you mentioned something very special on the 80th floor.
Yes, we have a new exhibit on the 80th floor. The guests will marvel at the wallpaper surrounding the room, which was designed by the artist Stephen Wiltshire. He's an autistic artist that's from London, and he went on a 45-minute helicopter ride around New York City and sketched the city from memory following his journey. So we took his sketch and we used that as our wallpaper, and it's really incredible to learn the backstory about everything and see it around the room as you walk in.
And no doubt you can probably do some celebrity spotting when you're there.
Of course, we always have celebrities.
That's great. Thanks so much, Nicole.
Thank you.